Today is Thursday, December 8th, 2011. Today was the big weigh-in and the big measurements. I have filmed when I did my weigh-in and what all the numbers consisted of, but the lady who does my measurements was running a little bit behind, and we didn't get that on camera. We thought we were going to just do measurements in the beginning and then measurements at the very end, but because I was told to not really worry about my numbers, my weight, because I'm going to lose fat, but I'm going to gain muscle, that I shouldn't be real stuck on the numbers of, you lost so much and so much. So after we had that discussion, when the lady who does the measurements showed up, we did that real quick, and I have those numbers as well. But you'll see today's journal, and you'll also see today at Core when I did my weigh-in. The numbers were not as good as I wanted them to be, but initially I was a little disappointed in myself, but then I was educated in what those numbers actually meant, and I felt really good. Let me give you a quick breakdown. I started the program at 315, and I weighed in today at 306. So I lost it was like 9.5 pounds in a 3-week period, which is equivalent to just a smidgen over 3 pounds a week, which is what I'm told is the optimal rate to lose weight. Your body can adjust appropriately to what the changes that are happening, and this is the kind of weight loss that can be sustained. I'm not going to do this quick lose 100 pounds in 6 months and then 6 months later go right back to what I was doing before. In my process, I am learning how to eat, why to eat, what's important to eat, what it means to my body. So I look at food completely different than I used to, which makes it easier to walk away from things like pizza and pasta and cake and stuff like that. Because you realize that if you put that stuff in your body, it's like a well-oiled machine. Your body, you are given the tools to work, for your body to work properly, okay? Mother Nature gave you what you needed. And then we put all this toxic stuff in our body. We put all these processed foods and high sugar and high fat foods in our body. And it's like, like an engine that gets maintained properly and has oil changes and all these, it works very, very well. But if you were to put really low grade oil in, or oil with sediment in it or something, your engine isn't going to work as well. Well, our bodies kind of work the same way. And over years and years and years of feeding myself, all of this crap, you have problems. You have arthritis, you have sore back problems, you have weight problems, you have skin problems, and all that is a symptom to not treating your body the way that it was meant to be treated. So now I refer to food as fuel. When I'm feeding myself, I'm feeding my body what it needs to sustain me throughout the day in a healthy, effective way. And that is a huge thing for my brain to be accepting, because I have spent my entire life using food for absolutely the furthest thing from nutrition. I've used it for emotional uses and many other things. So this is great. This is really great news for me. And so I have lost a little bit more than 9 pounds, which is good. I wanted to be under 300 pounds in my first 3 weeks, because I'm working out every day and I'm really doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not cheating. I'm not shortcutting myself in any way. I'm doing the program 100%. So I was really hoping that I was going to be under 300. Now, with all that said, about a month before I actually started this program, I started drinking huge bottles of water, which is a huge part of losing weight. And I actually started off at about 325. that first month, I started drinking lots and lots of water because I was trying to prepare myself for the project. And within that month, I lost about 10 pounds, which was probably water weight. Nonetheless, I feel very successful, and I'm proud of myself that I've done this. People are saying that I do look like I've lost weight in my face and things like that. So that's really good, encouraging stuff to hear. The inches that were taken, I get my right arm measured, I get my bosom measured, I get my waist, my hips, and I get around my upper thigh. And all the measurements put together, I lost 3.5 inches for the 3 weeks, which is really, really great. That's great. And I do feel that in my clothes, which is nice. The numbers that I was really concerned about when I really started to understand what they were the amount of, there's fat that sits right on our abdomen, or right on our organs. And this is a big problem for people, including myself, that are overweight. You could have, fat legs and fat arms, but it's not the same as the fat that sits right on your stomach. And this goes for men that have like those beer bellies and stuff like that, and women that have those big, I call it leftover baby fat, whatever we want to call it. But that is the most unhealthy fat you can have. And so that percentage went down by I think it was 1.5 or 2%. That's huge. That's big, because that means I'm losing the fat sitting right on my organs. And that is huge. And I'm very excited about that. And every number that I had, the BMI and all of the numbers, they didn't go down huge, but they all went down, which means what I'm doing is I'm doing it right, which is really, really important. That's my day today. I went to see Jed today, and I had the measurements today. You'll see the measurements, you'll see the weigh and all that with this journal thing. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow's a really busy day. I'm going to go learn how to make candles tomorrow, and I have a yoga thing going on. So I probably will not do another journal until maybe Sunday. And then I'll kind of catch you up on all that, or maybe Saturday. I don't know. But Riley's got basketball practice, and so you know how it goes. It's just life kind of catches up with you. So I wanted to just tell everybody that I'm very excited, and that I'm doing well, and that I didn't have a bad day this week, which is good. It means that I'm getting used to this program. And they say in order to create a habit, you've got to do it for at least 6 weeks. And I'm halfway there, and I'm doing really good. So if anybody has anything they'd like to ask me, or ask who I've been in contact with, who's helping me, anything, I want to do nothing more than to promote the people that are supporting me right now, whom I call my support team. I would recommend anybody go to the handful of professionals that I have working with me on this. Other than that, I hope everybody's having a great season, and shopping season, and I'll talk to you soon.